Rick Chavez is in tonight for Mike Schumann, and boy, this is a happy man right
here.
I
had a
USC
strip of black
victory.
tape already ready for you for your morning.
No.
He doesn't need it.
The Trojans finally did it.
Boy, they survived, didn't they?
Yeah.
What a hot game this one was. You know, while Lou Holtz leaves his job at Notre Dame, John Robinson gets to keep his at USC. At least that's the feeling down in L.A. after the Trojans pulled off a great comeback win over the Irish tonight. Robinson was feeling the heat from the alumni. He went into the game with a 5-6 record. And things didn't look any better when Ron Paulus scrambled in the pocket. He hit Sakia Champion for this score here. And the Irish were on top 14-6. They led 20-12 late in the game. But look at the hole here for DeLon Washington. He skates into the end zone. The two-point conversion tied this game at 20. On to overtime. Robinson, he says, I got the master plan here, guys. Brad Otten at quarterback. He goes to the corner for Rodney Sermons, who's in. 27-20 Trojans. One last chance for the Irish, but Mark Causano bats down the pass here. USC wins at 27-20. Everybody here is happy. Huge win at the Coliseum. Now, number 1 versus number 2, Peter Buller of Florida State with a blocked punt against Florida. Seminoles recover. They later scored. Still early in the game, Thad Busby hits Melvin Pearsall for a 17-0 Seminoles lead. The Gators would rally in the fourth quarter. Danny Werfel hits Rydell Anthony. Great foot drag here by Anthony. He scores 24-21 Florida State. Last chance for Florida, the onside kick, but it fails, and Florida State hangs on 24-21. They are the new number 1 team. The other Florida team had a hand in deciding the Big East Championship. Miami's 38-31 win over Syracuse allowed Virginia Tech to win the conference and a spot in the Orange Bowl. Now to the Bayou Classic in New Orleans. Legendary Eddie Robinson of Grambling against Southern. Southern trick play time. Jacoby with the swing pass to Wolford. He goes deep to Shepard. That's just how they draw it on the board. 56-yard score. Southern over Grambling 17-12. In basketball, Stanford bounced back from Friday's loss in the Great Alaska Shootout. They blew out Alaska Anchorage 91-69 in the third place game. Freshman Ryan Mendez and Tim Young of Santa Cruz each scored 17. Halftime of the title game, this shot is for a Corvette. What is that? The shot off the top of the glass. That guy's got a brand new ride. Knew it all along. College of Charleston beat Stanford with its quickness, and they showed more of it against Kentucky. The dunk to cut the lead to 2. But the Cats match anyone in the quickness department and the rebound department, etc., etc., etc. Kentucky wins the shootout 92-65. The Cal Bears work the ball around against Texas Southern, get it in the hands of Michael Stewart for the turnaround. Jay Stu finished with 20. Ed Gray also added another 20. He misses but follows his own shot for 2. Bears over Texas Southern 97-60. And USF was visiting Nolan Richardson territory in Arkansas, heavily outmatched inside. No answer for Derek Hood. He fights for the rebound, stuffs it home. He had 12. Razorbacks went on to club the Dons despite 14 points from Hakeem Ward. Arkansas is a winner, 77-63. Meanwhile, Danny Fortson had 24 for top-ranked Cincinnati. Keith Van Horn nails 20 in number 4 Utah's win over Fullerton, and Butler falls to number 5 Villanova. Lewis Bullock hit for 19. Michigan held off Cleveland State. Clemson over Missouri 47-45. Syracuse rolled past Greensboro, and Lute Olson drops to 1-4 against New Mexico. Lobos over the 11th-ranked Wildcats 84-77. Over on the women's side, top-ranked Stanford picked up another win, beating Stephen F. Austin 85-62. Kate Starbird had 27. Vanessa Nygaard added 20. The Cardinal will play Michigan for the championship of the Rainbow Wahine Classic in Hawaii. Jenny Leander was one of the Cal Bears who helped erase an early Boise State lead. She wound up with 9 rebounds and 17 points. After a 1-point first half, Patty Chepyets poured in 20 in the second half. She also had 10 boards as the Bears down Boise State 71-66. Well, Sunday's a huge day for the Santa Clara women's soccer team as they meet UConn in the NCAA quarterfinals. Mika Hansen leads the 6th-ranked Broncos against the number 4 team in the country. Good luck wishes to Santa Clara. And hot times on the court for a Houston superstar. Clyde Drexler of the Rockets has given the boot early in the fourth quarter. That opened it up for Chris Webber and the Bullets to make a move. And what a circus move this is. Bullets down by only 1. But Sir Charles went to work inside, finishing with 27 as the Rockets held off Washington 103-99. On to hockey, where the San Jose Sharks will try to regroup from 3 home losses in the last week. They're in St. Louis to take on the Blues on Sunday. And the Flyers finally picked up a win with Eric Lindros in the lineup, crushing check against Ottawa there. Senators played it close, but Trent Klatt's goal here made it a 2-goal lead, and the Flyers hold on to win it 4-3. Now, you put a hockey player on dry land, he'll drive a golf ball, but he'd be hard-pressed to match Tiger Woods. Monster drive in the Skins game, measures it out at 320 yards. Tiger won $40,000 today. Fred Couples, defending champion of this event. Shots like this one are wide. A shot on 3. He got a birdie. He won one skin worth 20 grand. But the big winner of the day, 46-year-old Tom Watson, sinks this one in front of the kids. 100 grand for Watson, and he expects lots more cashola tomorrow. Holes 10 through 12 worth $30,000, and the rest of the holes worth 40 grand apiece tomorrow.
Wow.
And of course, the Raiders and Dolphins tomorrow, and the Niners take on the Falcons in Atlanta on Monday.
Schumann's already got there. In fact, he was at the Florida State game. It's probably good he wasn't here today because he'd hear about it the whole time.
Yes, we would. That's very true. That's very
He'll
true.
be there Monday night.
Thanks a lot, Ray.
You're welcome.
Thanks.